As you can see in this problem, the beam A and B, this beam is there which has 2 points, that is A and B, which is having a uniformly distributed load up to 1.5 meter and another uniformly distributed load at another 1.5 meter stretch. So this is 4 kilonewton per meter and this is 6 kilonewton, and here we have another point load. Now these distributed load, that is uniformly distributed load, can be replaced by equivalent point load. The equivalent point load, how will you get here is, now the first load that we take as 6 kilonewton per meter into 1.5 meter. So what do you get here is 9 kilonewton. Okay, so 9 kilonewton at a distance of how much? You have already found out this thing, L by 2, that is nothing but 1.5 divided by 2 at a distance of 0.75 meter. This load will be acting. This is the first load. Then the second one is how much? 4 kilonewton. Yeah, 4 kilonewton per meter into another 1.5. So that will be equal to 6 kilonewton. So in that, the distance that it will be acting from B end will be nothing but L by 2. So that is 1.5 divided by 2, same thing, 0.75 meter. Okay, so now we will draw a free body diagram of this particular drawing, okay, of this particular beam. So to draw a free body diagram, just draw one straight line, that is point A and point B of this beam. So this side it is fixed. Okay, now I need to draw this fixed thing. Then from this particular point to the center of this beam, the force that is acting at a distance of 1.5 meter. So now that is a point load, that is 12 kilonewton. Okay, now from this particular point, this force is acting here, okay, hinged, as well as an upper force here. So this is at a distance of AY and AX. These two are the reaction forces, and we have to determine the moment as well. So we'll just take the moment here. So we'll see what the moment will be. Initially we'll take it as positive. So from this distance, this 9 kilonewton will be acting at a distance of 0.75 meter. So this is 9 kilonewton. Okay, then from this particular point, the 6 kilonewton will be acting, 6 kilonewton at a distance of 0.75 meter. So this is a free body diagram. Now let us apply the equilibrium conditions. That is, first and foremost we'll take sigma f of x is equal to 0. So there is no force, that is Ax is equal to 0, and then we'll take sigma all the forces that are acting in y direction, which is also equal to 0. So what we get here is this Ay is the reaction force, so acting upwards, so positive, minus the force that is acting downwards, minus 9 minus 12 minus 6, so that is equal to 0. So Ay will get the reaction force is equal to 27 kilonewton. So as the force is a non-congruent force, we must take the summation of all the moment about the point to equate whether this particular beam is in equilibrium or not. So this is a point that will take to measure whether it will find out the moment from this particular point. Now to find the moment from this particular point, that is point A, first we'll take this point. So there the summation of MA is equal to 0. So this is a condition for equilibrium. Now to find out the moment, what happens is the first one will take M, that is moment at this particular point M, minus 9 kilonewton. It is in clockwise direction at a distance of 0.75. So it will be in this particular direction clockwise. So it will be minus 9 into 0.75. Then again this again another force that is in clockwise direction from this particular point. So it will be minus again 12 into 1.5 meters, and then the last one is this particular force, that is minus 6 into 1.5 plus 0.75, that is equal to 2.25. Okay, so calculating this, you'll get the answer 38.25 kilo Newton per meter. Okay, just make sure this is the reaction force and this is the moment. Okay, now just make sure to write these unit values, because without these values you may lose the marks. So just make sure. Thank you. So in this problem we have to determine the support reaction at this point A and B. So as you can see this beam here, we will first convert this into a free body diagram where all the forces that are acting and all will be resolved. So when you isolate this particular body, what you get here is, draw next to it, but here there is one thing that has been given here, is that the thickness is given of the beam, that is 0.2 is how thick it is. Okay, so roller support, one side reaction, that is AY is the reaction force. Hinge support, there are two reactions here, that is one is in BY, another one will take this as BX. Okay, so there are two supports that are acting here. Okay, now the force that is acting from this particular point at a distance of 2 meter is the 600 Newton. So this 600 Newton, we'll consider it here. So this will resolve it in y direction as well as x. So the first one will be the vertical direction, that is 600 sine 45, and in this particular direction 600 cos 45. Okay, so these are the two forces that are acting at a distance of 2 meters. Now from this particular point there's another force that is acting here, which is of 100 Newton. This is at a distance of 3 meters, and from here to here it is 2 meters, and here there is one more force that is acting, that is 200 Newton. Okay, so this is a free body diagram of this particular beam. So here the thickness also is given, that is 0.2. So here we will neglect the weight. In previous problem also we have to neglect the weight of the beam. So to find out the first thing, find out the moment and the reaction forces, the first thing that we need to find out whether the particular problem is in equilibrium, the conditions, by applying the conditions of equilibrium. First one for this is sigma f of x should be equal to 0. So if we apply this particular one, so you'll get bx, which is in this particular direction, the right side. So bx plus 600 cos 45. So this is one more force that is acting, that will be equal to 0. So the answer that you get for this is bx is equal to, put this on the other side, cos 45 into 600, you'll get minus 4.26 Newton. Okay, now the next one equilibrium condition is sigma f of y is equal to 0. So all the forces that are acting in y direction, one is this particular one is acting upwards, means positive ay, then minus 600 sine 45, this one, and there is another one here downwards again, minus 100 and minus 200. Okay, so these are all the forces that are acting. So this will be equal to 0. Oh sorry, there's one more force, that is By. So By is nothing but plus By is equal to 0. So you can write this as Ay plus By is equal to, put all this force on the other side, so we'll get 600 sine 45 plus 100 plus 200. So 300 plus 600 into sine 45. So when you evaluate this, you will get the answer 724.26 Newton. So here we have the relationship, that is Ay plus By, the reaction forces, is equal to 724.76. Okay, so this is one equation that we get here. Okay, now next what we'll do is we have to find the moment. So to find the moment, slide it down. Yeah, so here we can take moment from the point B as well as from point A. So we'll let us take from the point B here. So from point B, if you take the moment, the equation, that is summation of MB, should be equal to 0. So the first and foremost how we are going to take is, consider this particular point here. So this is a point here. So from this point, first we'll take this particular force, that is Ay force at a distance of 2 plus 3 plus 2, so that is 7. So this is in clockwise direction. So from this particular point, if we consider, this force is in clockwise direction. So the moment will be minus Ay into 7. 7 is the distance. Then we have another force, that is nothing but this force that is acting in x direction at a distance of 3 plus 2, 5 meter, but has a thickness of 0.2. So we'll consider this particular force that is acting. So we'll consider that in minus direction, that is 600 cos 45. So this force will be acting here. We consider it to be at a distance of 0.2 meter. So that will be 0.2. If the thickness is given, only then we need to do this, or else it's not necessary to consider this particular force here, because if it's a straight line, then it will be 0. Okay, then next we have this particular force that is acting in anti-clockwise direction from this particular point. So it will be plus 600 sine 45 at a distance of 5 meters. At a distance of 5 meters, it's 2 plus 3, 5 meters. Then next we have this particular force, that is 100 Newton. So this also is acting in anti-clockwise direction. So it will be plus 100 into 2. Okay, now this particular force will be 200 into 0. So we need not consider it, that is equal to 0. So by calculating this particular value, what we get here is Ay is equal to 319.5 Newton. Now substitute this particular equation in this particular one. In this equation, you can consider this as 1. Okay, this is the second equation. When you substitute this in this, that is Ay plus By is equal to 724.26. So substitute this in this, we will get By is equal to 724.26 minus 319.5. So this is equal to 404.76 Newton. So this is a force that you get, this is a reaction force that you get at these 2 points here. Okay.